chance. I have no idea what I'm gonna look like. There we go, chat. Hello, everybody. Not cold straw today. I'm not super cold today, no. It's been kind of nice out recently. It's been getting warmer finally, so. It is a little warm in here, actually, with the jacket on. I might have to take this off. Anyway, chat, what do you think of my new intro? Is it too much? Is it too much? Is it too much schizo? Is it too much of an insight into my psyche? I got like, I went on a tirade yesterday because I was just like, there's so many things I needed to fix. Like, it was fucking broken. Like, OBS was fucking broken. Nothing was working. The goddamn, the desktop wasn't working, but look at chat, look at, oh my god, I fixed it. I fixed the widgets, the donation goal is back, chat is back in the top left. We're good. We're doing all right. We got it all fixed. And then I finally, like, I had been meaning to, like, redo the intro for a little bit because, like, as much as I love Dr. Mario, it was just a placeholder for a little bit. But I thought maybe I would just kind of reimagine my last intro because the last intro was just for Outrun. But this time I stole it from Outrun, Turbo Outrun. And dude, that fucking song, it's such a bop, dude. It's bop central. Just listen to this fucking, listen to this song. And then this, like, oh, it's such a bop. It is like turbo ADHD brain though, to be fair. It really is. Get rid of Cursed Wide Fin? Dude, Cursed Wide Fin has been gone for a while. I haven't had him for a minute, dude. Maybe I should add him back. I'm half blind to begin with, so it kind of gave me a headache, but that's kind of a me problem. Oh, I'm sorry. You could like turn it off or something. Glad you got OBS straightened out. Yeah. New intros will cause seizures. I mean, will it though? Is it that bad? Is it bad, chat? Should I change it? Do we like the new intro or should I change it? Got rid of the curse of Widefin. I did. It's been like a year and a half since she yeeted Widefin and PP Talk. Yeah, I mean, I could add him back, but you know, it's like, it's been a while. It's like, I feel like the Widefin meme is pretty old at this point. I like it, but I don't have epilepsy. Well, as long as Trarison likes it. Because I fucking like it. It might be too much. It might be gaudy. It might be bad. But you know what? That's the aesthetic, chat. If you haven't noticed, that is 100% my aesthetic. It is, absolutely. So where's my... Why do I not have... Oh, it's because I re-fucking did this. Now there's no background music. Hold on, let me just load up some background music real quick. Streamer background music. Or actually, I could do relaxing PS2 music. No, that's not it. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. This one's got the guy from Kingdom Hearts. That's too ethereal. But I don't like that one either. God damn it, there's no good background music. Fuck. funny PS2 music. Is that better? Ambient 90s jungle mix. Can I just do for streaming maybe? Fit check? Alright, I'll do a fit check in a second here. Pure video game bops for locking in. We'll try this. It's 49 minutes. I'm gonna have to fucking like restart it or some shit. There we go. That is a vibe. I do like that. Anyway, chat. Anyway, fit check. The fit camera does still work. Very sporty. It is very sporty. A modern twist on the Astra uniform. Yeah. I was like looking for something kind of simple because I didn't really want to wear a dress again today, but I also wanted something cute. I smell something. I'm not sure what I do. I'm just missing some Adidas gear. Well, I almost put on the Adidas skirt. Should I put on the Adidas skirt? I didn't think it looked as good. What the fuck am I smelling? I don't even know. I have to fucking find out whatever the hell that is after the stream. But I do like the Adidas skirt. Chat, does chat want to see the Adidas skirt? Because I can put on the Adidas skirt, but I don't know if it looks as good. I could try it though if you want. W fit. You like Streamlabs better than better or worse than OBS or Streamlabs, vice versa? I don't know. I think that like Streamlabs is really nice and easy to use because it's so integrated. It's like, I already use Streamlabs anyway. Like, that's where I use for my notifications. I use it for, like, there's tipping on Streamlabs. Like, there's so much integration with Streamlabs. And when you have, like, the desktop app for Streamlabs, it's all, like, integrated. So you don't have to worry about, like, not having your, like, recent, like, follower feed not be on your Streamlabs. Like, it used to be that my recent follower feed and, like, my, like, history for what people have, like, donated and shit, it was just right under my, like, it was just right on the main, like, Streamlabs program. But now, since I'm using OBS, it doesn't have that, obviously. So I have to have, like, a separate, like, window open so I can have my fucking Streamlabs recent events open. Otherwise, like, I literally can't fucking... I have to, like, pop it out into a new fucking window so I could just have it. Because I can't just have it on my OBS, which is really annoying. And there's certain compatibility things where it's just like, obviously when you're using Streamlabs, everything's going to be Streamlabs integrated. And so since you have to use two of them, it's just so much easier when it's just all wrapped up into one program. And for the most part, Streamlabs like copied the fuck out of OBS. Like, Streamlabs is just like a stolen version of OBS. So in a lot of ways, they're very similar. OBS does, like, certain things better. I think OBS is a little bit more, like, the UI is a little bit better. It's a little bit more it's a little bit more usable in terms of the actual program. It's mainly just those things where it's, like, I can't see my follower feed. I can't see, like, things like that. But otherwise, most everything's the same or better, I would say. Because, like, for videos, like, if I have an integrated video, like, the intro is a video. And so it's just, like, I can see how far along it is. What the fuck am I smelling? Do I have to go look for this? Because I am, like... I just started smelling it right now too. It's like as soon as the stream started, I started smelling some fucking bullshit. It smells like sewage. It's like a problem, chat. I don't know. Come on. I have no fucking clue. I think it's coming from outside. Check the bathroom. It's not the bathroom. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's coming from my house. I think it's coming from like outside. It's like because I smell it the strongest in the kitchen. Just remind me not to light a match because I hope it's not like a gas leak. Because it kind of almost smells like a gas leak. So if my house explodes, you know what happens. I'm just explosive shot. I'm just smoking. Light a candle. I have this. This'll work. This'll work. I think it's from behind your chair. It was not behind the chair. It was not. You have a gas burner stove? I do. I do have gas, but I'm pretty sure it's natural gas or it's propane. I don't think you can smell propane, right? One of them you can't smell or some shit. Did you leave the gas stove? Let me just check. I don't think I left it on. I'm pretty sure I turned it off, but let me check. You know, chat, I think it's coming from my sink. So it's probably something to do with like the sewage or the drain, because I didn't put anything down. I don't like put food down my sink because I don't have a disposal, so I don't actually, so it's not like I put something in there that's smelling, that's like stuck in the pipe. I think it's literally just like outside or something that's coming in here. Natural gas. Yeah. Is it raining? I don't think so, maybe. Jeez, that hole, yeah, that hole's getting pretty bad. Chat, this chair, she needs to be retired, I think. I need a new chair. Maybe the chair can save farts. Yeah, maybe if I farted. I swear to God, chat, if you counted all of the times I farted in this chair, it would be less than a handful. Like, literally less than 5 times in my entire life. I've been sleeping on this chair since I was, like, literally 3 years old. And so I have a pretty good track record for not farting in this chair. Does your stove have pilot burners or electric ignition? It has the little spark ignition thing. Like, if you turn it to the ignite, basically the way it works is that you have to... Man, I always, like, hate when I, like... That would look so bad when I do that. Anyway, like, you basically turn it to, like, all the way to the left, and then it will, like, there's, like, a little piezoelectric kind of thing, like what you have on a lighter, you know, that same little, like, clicky thing, and it will... You can actually see the spark, and it lights up pretty easily. But none of the stoves are on. Like, none of the burners are on. And you can hear it if it's, like, gas is coming out. 5 times the multiple by 3. 3, you mean 15? 3 years old. I can smell the propane we use at work for the forklift. Yeah, but it doesn't really smell like propane. It smells like... It smells like... It kind of smells like a bad fridge. Like, it smells like... It smells like there's some rotten fruit or vegetables, like, in my fridge. But I looked in my fridge, and there's nothing coming from my fridge. And I just took out the trash, like, yesterday. So there's nothing in my trash that's smelling. And it's weird, because it's, like, in one spot in the kitchen where I smell it the strongest. And it's, like, not in front of anything that would... It's just in front of the sink. I don't know. I think it's just coming from the sink. I think there's something... I think, like, sometimes when I walk outside, I can smell, like, sewage or something out there, and I'm pretty sure it's just that or some shit. There's some funky shit going on with the water. It might be that. Do you have a smoke and carbon monoxide alarm? I have a smoke alarm. Because I couldn't afford a carbon monoxide alarm. I wanted a carbon monoxide alarm, but, like, the guy who was buying my, smoke alarm was like, fuck, you know, you don't need that shit. Have you checked under the sink? I did, yeah. It's nothing to do with cats either, so we don't have to worry about them. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with them. Puck was right here a second ago. Back to the fire department, they might give you one for free? I doubt it. I heard that if you just here have a free $40 fucking carbon monoxide alarm. No. Carbon monoxide alarm isn't that good, is it? I don't know, chat, are we feeling the one pigtail, or should I get rid of the one pigtail? I don't know if I'm digging the one pigtail. I don't know. I have a fire alarm, though, and it's pretty good. It's a new fire alarm, at least. The last fire alarm I had was, like, super old. Or at your P.O. box waiting for you. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get that shit, Derek. I told you not to send shit to the fucking P.O. box. I sort of, I don't know how to get it, dude. I have a fucking motorcycle. I can't, it doesn't go, can't carry those big long boxes that you package, dude. I love the long boxes. It's so much fun to pull out, like, all the different shit that's in there, but, like, I can't transport that. Yeah, she's off, but I can't just, like, implicate her. You know what I mean? Just like, hey, I know you didn't sign up for this, but can you, like, drive me around? Fucking wench. Like, what? These are bags? Okay, well, maybe I can go get them if they're bags. Mondays, have your mom take you to the P.O. box? Take her out to eat? I don't have enough money to take people out to eat, dude. I'm broke! I'm broke! I got bills to pay. You could ask her if she says no, that's fine too, right? I could ask. I'll ask. I don't think I could borrow her car because she's usually doing something with it. I mean, maybe I could if she's not doing anything. But it's really tricky because, like, the fucking P.O. box closes so early. And, like, the hours at the P.O. box are awful. It's literally, like, Monday before 3 is the only time I could go get it. It's literally the only time. And it's like, I don't know, chat. You just have a cute butt. Maybe. I feel like my face is kind of blown out. I need to, like, fuck with the lighting a bit. Put bags in your tactical backpack to transport them on your motorcycle. Your P.O. box hours do suck. They do. Hair's looking pretty good too. Oh, thank you. Try not to think sinful thoughts. Is it really sinful? Is it, chat? What's up, Trev? Hey, Trev, what's up? What's going on? See, the other issue, chat, is I woke up like an hour and a half ago. So I'm gonna have to wake up super early my time for that shit, and I don't want to wake up that early, man. My sleep schedule, I fixed my sleep schedule for like one night, and then I completely fucked it up again. Like it took one night. Told them to follow you, hell yeah. You're live streaming on YouTube, hell yeah. What is your is it just Trev the Breadman on YouTube? Fuck yeah. So where are you near to having a collab with Mountain Dew people? Fuck no. No, I'm not. Am I near having a collab with a company that I already shill for like 24/7? Fucking get this label off here. I'm not sponsored by these motherfuckers. Ruining. Thank you, Mountain Dew, for giving me kidney stones. Sleep schedule? Yeah, it's fucked up. But yeah, if Trev the Breadman, like I've met him in real life, so if you want to go check out his YouTube, you could do that. I mean, Mountain Dew is the reason you have green eyes. I don't know, chat. I'm always, like, hesitant to say I have green eyes. Because I really want green eyes. Like, I want green eyes. Like, I would love to have green eyes. But I can't... I don't want to say I have them because for my whole life I've had hazel eyes. So I'm, like, hesitant to say, oh yeah, I have green eyes now. Because I feel like I would just be telling myself what I want to hear. You know what I mean? But I do want green eyes. Aren't our eyes like hazel grayish? I don't know, chat. You be the judge. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Chat, what do you think? What do you think? What color are these eyes, do you think, chat? Because, like, this one's more green, I feel. These were taken at, like, the same time. This one's almost more hazel. But it's, like, also not hazel. It's literally, like, teal, almost. Like, dark teal. But this one's more, I don't know. It's fucking more green. I don't even know, chat. I don't even fucking know. It's like a mixture of colors. Like baby poo. Eyes like baby. Don't call my eyes baby poo. That's rude. I don't think there are hazel, chat. Cause like, look at. If you look at hazel eyes, they always have more brown in them. Oops. Like, I guess they kind of look like that, but they don't. Not really. Like, these are hazel eyes. See, I think my eyes look more like this than this. And I think hazel is usually defined by, like, having a brown ring. You know, it has that really... has a lot of brown in it. But, like, green eyes have less brown, right? See how, like, I don't have that. I don't have, like, that dark green. See? It's, like, more homogenous. I have, like, there's a little bit of yellow in there, but, like, I don't think there's... There's not really any brown. At that point, it's more, like, light blue. So it's, like, I don't fucking know, chat. I need to go into that one subreddit where they're, like, what color are my eyes? So I can have the professionals over at Reddit tell me their worthless opinions. So through there, green. There's an undertow of green. There's our hazel. I don't know, Rainfall. You think that's hazel? I don't think that's hazel. I'm gonna be real. I don't think that's... Is it hazel? Am I just wrong, though? Is it just hazel? Brown and hazel are lovely. Like deer eye color. Deer don't have hazel eyes. Deer have brown eyes. Need to talk to Finn and do a collab Battle Pass stream. I would love to collab on Battle Pass with Finn, but, like, that's never gonna happen. You're wrong. I have hazel eyes. Are you sure, though? I know, chat. Is it just hazel? Is it just hazel? You definitely has hazel. This is hazel? You're telling me this is hazel? You're telling me these are hazel eyes. You're telling me that's hazel? I don't know if that's hazel, chat. I don't know if that's hazel. I really don't know. Is it? Because there's like no brown. Yes? I don't know. Look, if I look up hazel on fucking Google Images, like, that doesn't look like my eye. That doesn't look like my eye. There's, like, even this eye, like, there's so much more brown in that than mine. This one kind of does, I will say. That one kind of, that one doesn't, that one doesn't, that one doesn't. It always has, like, the very noticeable, like, brown hazily color, right? Like, that's what defines hazel eyes. I don't know if I have that distinctive, like, brown color. It doesn't have that. Like, even this one, look at, you can see there's, like, splotches of brown in there. Like, those are hazel eyes. Like, that's hazel. Right there is hazel. But look at how much brown is there. I don't have that shit. Maybe it is just hazel, chat. Maybe it is. Maybe it is just hazel. But, like, I don't look like that. My eyes don't look... Meanwhile, if I do blue-green eyes... That's just blue. They're not like super green. Like, they're obviously not like neon green, but I think this is photoshopped. I don't think anyone has that green of eyes. See, like, how that that has more brown than my eye. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this question, chat. I feel like I'm obsessed with this for like months, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. The more I see those eyes, the more I think gray. Hazel is a mix of brown and blue eyes. See, I just don't see as much brown. Like, I think there's a little bit of brown, but I think it's more mixed. It's not as distinctive. It's like, there's not a distinct shade of... Like, no matter where you look on this thing, right? There's no distinctive, like... Oh, here's the brown part. Like, you know, for normal people with hazel eyes, like, the ring is very dark brown, usually. But it's more homogeneous throughout my eye. The website where you can get the image and calculate it? Fuck, I don't know. Not all hazels have brown? I think that's the kind of the definitive part about hazel eyes, isn't it, though? You have to have brown to have hazel eyes. If you don't have brown, then you don't have hazel, I don't think. It's just tism, Astra. Yeah, I get it. It's just tism. Should I go on that Reddit chat? Should I go on that Reddit and then, like, ask them what they think? Looks like the blue hazel pick. I don't know, man. Does it? I don't think so. I'm gonna be real, chat. I don't know. I need some eye expert. Because I don't know if they're fully green, though. They're like a weird mix of, like, green and blue and gray. So, like, I've asked Grok before, and Grok says, like, grayish green blue. Here, let's ask. Let's look this up. What color are my eyes? Does that even mean? Fuck, I don't know. Isn't that against 4chan rules? Come over to the better side of the internet. 4chan has rules? Isn't that the whole point of 4chan? Or is that there isn't any rules on 4chan? Hello, Mookie. Hello. Hazel is the most consistent shade of brown and green. Much like gray eyes, hazel may appear to change color from green to light brown to gold. Individuals whose eyes appear to be one color closest to the pupil, another color further out, and another color around the edges of the iris are likely to have hazel eyes. So that's the thing. I don't have that, like, differential in color between, like, the middle of my eyes and, like, the other one. Gray eyes may be called blue at first glance, but they tend to have flecks of gold and brown, and they may appear to change color from gray to blue to green depending on the clothing. Maybe I have gray eyes, chat. That sounds more accurate. Maybe they're gray. You have multiple colors there? Do I? What the fuck are you talking about? There's like a little bit, but not really. Not like a distinctive... Are you sure? I don't see a distinctive color gradient here, chat. Hello, Mookie. Oh, you're so cute. I don't see like a color gradient. Am I going insane? Didn't you go to the optometrist? Because I don't want to. Cat just upgraded the stream. Hello, Mookie. She's got her paw on my stomach, and I know she's gonna just like accidentally claw the shit out of my stomach. Trust AI more than 53 people? Well, 53 people don't have a consensus. Should I do a poll, chat? Should I do a poll? See what the poll has to say about it. Let's see what the people have to say. Need to keep Astra off the poll. She is eating my cable. Hi, Moogie. Sure it's red, the hair color. How come brown isn't an option? You think my eyes are brown? Don't fuck with me, come on. What part of my eyes are brown, dude? Your hair is dirty blonde like my ex. My hair is dirty blonde, you're right about that. That is the color of my hair. I don't know if I would describe my eyes as hazel though. I really don't. I have other pictures of my eyes on my phone. Let me just like just look at this for a second. I don't know, chat. I just don't think that's hazel. Maybe it is. Let me send this one to myself so I can show it on stream. Chat says blue or green. Blue or green? I don't think they're blue for sure. My mom has blue eyes, but I don't think my eyes are blue. I think there's like blue-ish parts of it. But I think what happened is like, because all that green eyes are, chat, if you didn't know, is it's just hazel eyes with more distributed brown. So it's like when you have hazel eyes, you just have blue eyes with brown. And I used to have hazel eyes. Like I used to have like solid hazel eyes. But the brown has like evened itself out and lightened in color, so that the brown is lighter and it's more throughout my eye, like consistently. So now it's not just like there's no distinctive like difference between where the brown is and where the blue is. So now it's just all mixes together, and that's what makes it look green. That's what green eyes are. Is literally just that. Love you, Astra, but please get past the fact that your eyes are green. Oh, thank you. I think they might be green. I don't know though, because like it makes more sense. It makes more sense. This blue is closest to brown on the list. No, it's fucking not. Blue is literally the opposite of brown. In terms of eye color. Like, what? Why do you think my eyes are brown? Are you just trying to fucking... You're just trying to fucking tilt me. You're just trying to tilt me. I think they're brown. I won't be gaslighted. What part of this... What? Hold on, chat. What? Hold on. Let me open my Discord real quick. I see the color of sand and on gray. On gray? I don't know about on gray. I don't know, chat. Look at it. Look. Where's gray in this? Where in this pigmentation is it gray? Here, chat. There's a way we can do this. There's a way we can figure this out. Moogie, no. No, Moogie. Is there a way we can do this, chat? Let me open up Krita. Ask Reddit, they'll tell you. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I swear to God. That's what I'm gonna do. You ask Reddit. Cover my eyes, Reddit. I think she wants food. I might have to feed her in a second here. Where did I put these again? Oh, okay. Was it's hazel because it's mixed with all the colors chat voted. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's correct. I think because if you look at hazel eyes, they're very distinctively hazel, right? All right, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we have. Here's what we have. I hope you guys like looking up close-ups of my eye. But chat, this is what we got, alright? So here's a picture of my eye, close up, right? Let's use the color selector on here. Right? I don't know, chat, that looks pretty green to me. Look at where it is on the color wheel. Let's try a different one. There's that one. Let's try this one. Maybe it was just a different day. Dude, this one looks less green. What the fuck? What? What? Why did it group them? I don't want to group them. Like, this color's kind of brown almost. That's like the most brown I get is this color. That's like the most brown. I don't know, chat. That one's almost blue though. This is such a stupid fucking experiment. I just don't see, I don't see the hazel. I don't see it anymore, chat. Where's the hazel? Where is it? So I think, you know what, chat? I think we can fully determine at this point that my eyes are actually baby poop green. That's actually the color. Extra bimbo arc starting OMG, chat. I don't know, like my eyes, fine ass eyes, green and blue, right? Oh my god, chat. Being pretty is such a damn bird. Now someone buy me something to fucking eat right now. Looks like Army Brown? What the fuck are you talking about? Army Brown? It's not even remotely brown. You know it's green, dude? You guys are literally just fucking with me at this point. God damn it. Stop fucking with me. I'm legally brown. Looks like army brown, dude. They're Mountain Dew colored. Dude, chat. My eyes. They match. They're Mountain Dew colored. You know what they kind of do look like, chat? They kind of look like Jigglypuff's eyes. I don't know if you can see her. They look more blue on camera, actually. They look more green in real life. I don't know, I think the real answer is they're like grayish green. I think that's the real answer. They're not like I feel like you might be able to say they're full green, but like they're not like green. Oh my god, thank you Plops for the follow. I'm so glad my fucking follower notifications are working again. This motherfucking Kevin now. Motherfucker. Astra had ever heard of a game called RV There yet? Might be something for you. What? Olive drab. They are kind of olive drab. But what color are all olives, chat? You know what color my eyes are, chat? They're OD green. My eyes are OD green. See, I could join the military. Discover your eye color. Open camera? Is this gonna work? Can I don't wanna... I wanna just give... I don't wanna, like, let you take a picture of me. What the fuck? Can I just upload a picture? No, you can't do that. Alright, I don't know, chat. I think they're just kind of, like, kind of olive green. With a bit of blue. Because there is a little bit of blue in there. So they're, like, grayish. Like, I think what happened was... Is that... I got, like, blue eyes from my mom, but then I also got, like, brown eyes from my dad, and I think he has hazel eyes. So I didn't get full brown eyes from my dad, I got, like, half, like, quarter brown eyes, because he has hazel eyes. And so for my whole childhood, I had hazel eyes, but I think as I gotten older, the brown in my eyes has evened out, which is, against the blue, makes them green. So I think that's what happened. You have crocodile green eyes. Looking at Pinterest chart. Dude, I'll fucking take crocodile green eyes. Yo. Link me that Pinterest chart. I'll take crocodile green. That's fucking badass. That shit is badass. Have you tried the Jennifer Lopez black shorts? I have not. I could put them on. I think they're right there, actually. Yeah, do you want me to put them on? I think they're right there. Olive green has more yellow brown in them. I don't know. See, I don't really think any other color of my eye can be described as brown anymore at this point. Maybe yellow, but like, just looking at these color swaps that I took. It's just like looking at the color swabs, chat. I don't think pretty much all of that is like that's green right there. This maybe is blue, but it's really green blue. This also might be, you might be able to say is blue, but it's also still more green. This one right here, you might be able to say is brown. Right here, that color. This is the most brown it gets right here, Chad. Is this color. But even that's more like greenish yellow than it is just a straight up brown. And that's the lightest, that's like the most brown it gets to. Fucking, I don't know why I care so much, chat. The autism. They're content at this point. Whatever color they are very pretty. Oh, thank you. Just put them on? Alright, I'll put them on. Give me a second. they kind of just look like boxers, to be honest with you. Is DoorDashing going? Shush. Kinda close to seaweed green. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty accurate, I think. I think that's pretty accurate. I bet a month later, Astra will be like, chat, what color is my eyes? You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Honestly, I think it's a mix of crocodile, basil, pickle, and seaweed. I think that's... And maybe pine. Maybe moss. I think that's, I definitely don't have, like, neon green, though. I definitely don't have, like, neon green eyes. Avocado? No, avocado, maybe. Maybe, like, the outside of avocado. Chat, what color are my eyes? Months from now. Chat, what do you think? What do you think my eyes are? Chat, what color do you think my eyes are? Chat, what do you think my eyes are? Chat. Hello, Seymour. Is this the new Would You Love Me If I Was a Worm? Would you love me if I was a worm? Mucus green. I don't know, I do think aren't green eyes supposed to be like the rarest eyes? What color do you want your eyes to be? I mean, honestly, I want them to be green. So like that's the color I want them to be. So yeah, I could just magically push a button and have my eyes be any color, I'd choose green. But so can we lose the hair tie and jacket? Damn, I took like a lot of air with it. What the fuck? Ow. Have you glued that scrunchie to your hair? I fucking apparently. Jesus Christ. That like hurt. Ow. Get a workout or something? The shirts look great on you, do they? Hello, Puck. That looks quite ouchy. Sometimes it's just the way hair ties are. Check it. I said chat while reading jacket. Fuck. So what do we think of the choker? Should I keep the choker or no? Choker or no choker? Hello, Puck. Come here, Puck. Oh, no. Never mind. Fit check. I just did a fit check. God damn it. No choker. That's a personal preference. I could take the choker off. What do you think, chat? Like choker or no choker? Would you ever wear a dog collar? I mean, I think I have one with my name on it. That Nano sent me one time. Pretty sure I still have that. Am I feeling hungry? Well, I haven't eaten today, so... Yes. Chat, I need to tell you guys, chat, I made chicken wings last night. Oh my god, it was so good. I made chicken wings again, and I put them in my new air fryer, and I air fried them for like 8 minutes at 425, and I was like really hoping that by doing that at a higher temp, I would get a better texture just by air frying them. And when they were done, I pulled them out at like 7 minutes or something, and they were at like 150 degrees, and there was just no texture. Like the outside of them looked raw. Like it was not good. So I was like upset. I was like, fuck, god damn it. I just like ruined these fucking chicken wings. And then I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just throw them in the pan for like a little bit just to see if I can salvage these. And so I shallow fried them after I air fried them, and oh my god, chat, it fixed it. It was so good. So just wonder, why don't you actually eat before stream? Well, it depends. A lot of the times, there is a couple of reasons. Like, today it was mainly because I woke up like super late today, and I like didn't have much time between me waking up and me starting the stream, because I am a degenerate and I have a horrible sleep schedule. New pizza just dropped. That's disgusting. I don't even want to look at that. I don't even want to look at that. Whatever that fucking disgusting shit is. What the fuck? Yeah, so thank you, Smart Donkey, for the prime. It's 27 months. Thank you so much. Fuck. Yeah, it's like... And the other thing is, I've literally talked about this with Finn before, but... It's literally like, if you eat before your stream, you feel bloated. And so it's like, you don't want to eat before the stream, because you don't want to be bloated on stream. Like, that's literally a thing. So it's like, yeah, I'll eat before my stream sometimes, but usually I wake up late enough. And I don't like to eat first thing in the morning, you know what I mean? Like, I know some people like to wake and eat. It's like some people like to wake and bake, you know, where they'll wake up and they're immediately fucking get lit. But I don't like that. Honestly, chat, I don't like waking up and then, like, fucking... getting fucked up or some bullshit. I like kind of waking up and just kind of existing for at least a couple hours before I like ingest anything. Isn't it 7 to 8 in Florida right now? Yeah. Don't eat all day, which is bad. It's fine, chat. It's fine. It's fine. He says that you be bloated before streaming. Well, if you eat, yeah, you get bloated after you eat. Why do all Florida have beef with Cali? Because Cali sucks. I don't think it's a Florida specific thing. I think most of the country has a beef with Cali, dude. I think Florida has a bigger beef with New York because New Yorkers are moving to Florida en masse, and it's making Floridians hate New Yorkers. But I don't think that, like, I think everyone just kind of hates California. Because California is just kind of like, I don't know, California's just a shitty state, dude. They're, like, literally, like, Newsom has crazy eyes. It's not just Newsom, it's just, like, everything California does is just, like, bullshit. They've ran their state into the ground to the point where everyone is leaving California, and then all of these fucking Californians are just like, let's do the same thing to Austin, to Denver, to Tampa. We're gonna move to these cities and then like enact the same laws that fucked up California in the first place. Like, people move to Florida because we don't like taxes. Like, it's one of the reasons why you move to Florida. But then you have fucking Californians who move here and they're like, let's raise the taxes. And it's just like, well, fuck you, man. That's why I moved here. I don't want to fucking have taxes. I don't want income tax. I already have to pay federal income tax. I don't want to pay I don't want to pay it twice. It's dumb. And California has, like, some of the highest taxes in the country. Next to, like, New York or, like, New Hampshire or some bullshit like that. It's just fucking stupid. Like, I think it's dumb. No one enjoys California. California is, like, one of the most beautiful places on Earth, objectively, geographically speaking. But it's so shitty. Because everyone who lives there is just so far up their own ass. Except for Taco. It's just, like, everyone there is just such, like, they hate it. I enjoy California? Why? Why you lived in Santa Barbara, but you don't anymore? Why don't you still live there if you enjoyed it so much? Why don't you live there? I don't know. The other thing is, like, I think part of it is, like, I literally, even if I wanted to live in California, I couldn't, right? Like, I literally could not afford to live in California. I don't make that much money. Like, I straight up could not afford it. And so it's like, Fire Stream. It is a Fire Stream. Hell yeah. Broke up with my ex and moved back to the East Coast. See, that's the thing. It's like, were you paying rent? Were you paying rent in California? Were you paying income tax in California? Were you dealing... And the other thing, chat, is I like these too much. I like... This is illegal in California, and so I can't deal with that. Like, if I can't have this, then what the fuck? Cost is high, you are correct, yeah. Cost is high. Homelessness is, like, a serious issue in California. Like, there's a serious homeless issue in California. The housing market is terrible in California. Housing prices are absurd. It's just, like, taxes are way too high. Companies are leaving California en masse because there's too much taxes. There's too much regulation. Because, like, there's too, like... liberals get into power and then they're like, let's make regulation because environment, and then everyone's like, well, this makes business suck here, so we're moving to Texas. And then it's like, not all the jobs leave California, there's less GDP in California to go around, and then it's like, then you have to raise taxes to still pay for the same shit you want or trying to pay for initially, because now you have less people paying taxes. California's just fucked. As a German, Cali get an A+ for gun laws. As a German, yeah, maybe. As a German. I don't even think you can own this in Germany, which is ironic, right? This is a German handgun that you can't own in Germany. More crimes in California? I mean, California's not the worst for crime, specifically. I think, like, Memphis is really bad right now in crime. East St. Louis is really bad in crime. But California definitely is not great. And there's just, like, a lot of homeless. It's, like, California is one of the most, like, there's such a, like, a large gap between, like, the rich and the poor. And you can see it so evidently when you go to California that it's just, like, I don't know. One-party state has become a one-party state. Not good. Yeah, it is a one-party state. It's just, like, I don't know. I don't like California. I don't like how it works. I don't like many things about California. You know what I don't like the most about California, though, chap? Is they don't have palm trees. Did you know there is one native species of palm tree in California? One. You know how many native species of palm tree are in Florida? 12. That means Florida's better, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have beef with California specifically because, like, I live in Florida. I have a beef with California just because they suck. And they're ruining other states. Like, California is ruined to Colorado. Because so many people have, for the past, like, 20 years, have been like, California's too expensive. I'm moving to Denver. And then Denver is now, like, ass, dude. It's fucking ass. It's literally so ass. I went to Denver, like, a couple months ago, and I needed to buy a razor. And I've literally never lived in a place where you have to get an associate to unlock the cabinet for the razor blades. I've never been in a place where you had to do that before, but you had to. I've literally never been in a Walmart where I can't just grab the razor blades and buy them. We had to push a button to have this fucking cracked out motherfucking Walmart employee to come out and be like, hey, how can I help you? Motherfucker was on speed, I swear to God. I swear, this motherfucker came in, and I swear to God, he was on speed. Because he was on coke or some shit, because he was not sober. They have that for deodorant as well. Yeah, it's just crazy. I've never been in an area that has that. I'm sure there are Walmarts in Florida that have that too, to be fair, but I have not seen them. I've not been in a Walmart in Florida that has locked away their razor blades. Hasn't many people from California moved away? Yeah, that's the problem. Is they're moving to other states and then ruining those states. Like, they're ruining Austin. They're ruining Denver. They're ruining, like, everywhere they move to. Like, anytime a Californian moves to a place, they don't understand why they fucked up California. They don't understand why California became shitty. And so they start doing the same thing where they moved to that made California shitty. Just like, we need more high-end restaurants that are bougie and expensive and taste like shit. We need more artisanal burger restaurants here. And the burgers are absolutely overcooked and burnt to shit and are absolutely flavorless garbage, but we're gonna pay $50 for it because we're Californians. Oh my God. It's literally like, fuck that, dude. Cali has some of the most swag in the universe. It has the most swag in the universe? Are you kidding me, dude? California has some of the most swag in the universe. First of all, who uses the word swag? What is it, 2014? Swag. Like, what is it, 2014, dude? In California, you know what I think of when I think of California? I think of some crackhead shitting on the street. That's what I think of when I think of California. It's like the first thing that comes to mind. I don't understand where you have this idea that fucking California has swag. California lost all the swag that they ever might have had in like 2005. That was the last time California had any sort of swag. You're not wrong. Native Californian agreeing with me. It's true. It's very true. California used to be cool in like the 80s and the 70s, but starting around like the 90s, shit just kind of started going downhill, and by the mid 2000s it was fucking garbage, and now it's literally a dumpster fire. You go to downtown LA, you'll actually see that. I know, right? Like, it's not even like remember that one time in San Francisco where they had an app that you could report like feces on the street, and then immediately like the entire fucking map filled up because there was so much shit in like San Francisco or whatever it was. Like, seriously, dude, California is so fucked. It's so fucked. It's so bad. It's like, I don't even know how anybody lives in California. It's literally, someone needs to go into California with a hazmat suit and just say, all right, we're gonna redo everything. Everybody get out. We're just bulldozing the whole thing, restarting. Needs that car fixed done dealt with. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe changing it. I don't know if that's like I gotta pay for my bike. That's like more important than me paying for the BMW. I should say swag in 2025. That's cringe. I only said it because the other guy said it. I wasn't unironically saying it. I was ironically saying it. Swag. I just love that, like, the guy with, like, the flat brim hat, and he's, like, fucking baggy clothes, like, you know what, I got all this swag, bro. I got all this swag, bro. Fun fact, if you have a friend that brags about living in Hollywood, they are 9 times out of 10 actually living in North Hollywood, and that city is way more dirty than downtown LA. That's funny. Me and my ex just sold drugs the whole time and visited Vegas like every other weekend, so it was lit. So that's not real. You're not like living in California. You're just being a drug dealer. I feel like being a drug dealer in California is different. If you're being a criminal in California, it's a good place to be. If you're a criminal or if you're homeless. Like, that's when you move to California, is when you're a criminal or you're homeless. Those are the two options that make California viable, because otherwise it's literally just Lil Peep made Cali lit back in 2007. I don't even know who Lil Peep is, dude. Is that? It's just not it, man. It's just not it. It's just not cool, dude. It's just California is so cucked, dude. It's seriously so cucked. It's so fucking cucked. The fact that your state will never be cool because you can't. You might actually be able to own this in California. I don't know, but you can't own this in California. And this is straight up illegal because this is a 17-round mag. This is a straight up illegal gun. This is illegal in California. You are not allowed to own this gun in California, or for this matter, actually. Talking about it. You really can't own this, chat. You really can't own this gun if you live in California. And it's like, what's the fucking point? If I can't own this in California, then why ever move to California? How many rounds is in that mag in the Shadow 2? I think it's 17. Let me look. I know they make like 30 round mags for it, but yeah, it's 17. Ranchta has visited tonight. That's a felony. A 10-round over max here? Yeah, it's dumb. It's really fucking dumb, chat. You know what else you can't have in fucking California? Hold on, chat. Let me grab this. Things that you can't own in California. Speaking of things that you can't own in California. Why would I ever want to move to a state where I can't own this, chat? Oh, California's cool? No, it's fucking not, dude. But you can't own fun things like this? Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck it. It's quite a piece of steel. Is that gun? Wait. Love how that gun is bigger than her. Yeah. You look absolutely stunning tonight. Oh, thank you. New York beats Cali and Florida combined? Absolutely not, dude. New York is the worst. I would say I'd rather live in California right now than New York. I will say that. I would rather live in California than New York. And I do have, as a Floridian, I do have beef with New York. Like, I have straight up beef with New York, dude. Fuck New York. And you know why? I don't even... I hate New York because they suck at elections, okay? I don't care about Mom Donnie getting in. All I care about is the fact that because he did get in, now we're gonna have a fucking drove of New Yorkers coming down here. And I hate it. I hate New Yorkers coming down to Florida because they don't understand that it's not New York. New Yorkers are fucking assholes. Every single one of them. If you talk to a New Yorker, they'll just be like, that is what happens when you talk to a New Yorker. No matter what. If you're just any kind of context, they look at you like... That's what they do. They're New Yorkers. That's the New York stare. Because in New York, everybody fucking hates each other. Because they live in New York. It's shitty. And now they just elected a fucking socialist. So now all of the fucking boomers who are like, I'm not gonna live with this guy as my fucking mayor. I'm not doing it. And I'm just gonna move to Florida. And it's like, fuck you, don't move to Florida. Fuck off. We're full. We don't need fucking New Yorkers who are upset that their election didn't go the way they wanted to. So now they're moving down to Florida. They're gonna fuck up our roads. They're gonna cut me off in fucking traffic because they're like, hey, I'm fucking driving here. Hey, it's like, I fucking go back to back to fucking New York where you belong, you fucking piece of shit. God damn it. Fucking hate New York, dude. I swear to God. I don't have beef with California like that. I have beef with New York. Fuck New York. All the views are the hot takes. It's not even a hot take. It's the correct take. If you live in New York and you're thinking about moving to Florida because of who won the election, don't. Move anywhere else in the country. Anywhere else. Just don't move to Florida. Move to Georgia. I don't give a shit. But do not move to Florida. I swear to God. I have a car bag that says, don't New York my Florida. Like, genuinely. Fuck off. Move to Florida? Do not move here? No, don't move to Florida. Me from Cali. Good morning, New Yorker. Fuck off. Yeah, literally, though. Like, I swear to God. And that's the thing. In Florida, we have such a mix of people from the Midwest. And so you'll have Midwesterners come down here. And they'll be like, howdy, neighbor. How you doing? And the New Yorker will just be like... And it's like, oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Like, I hate them so much. I swear to God. I can't... I guess I shouldn't say I don't hate the people. I hate how they act. I hate how New Yorkers treat other people. That's what I hate. I hate how New Yorkers treat other human beings. Because they're so fucking, like, jaded and they're so used to how New York works that they can't turn off the New York part of their brain, even when they move to someplace that's not New York. And fuck you. If you're living in Florida and someone holds the door open and you're like, excuse me, why'd you do that? Then go back to New York. You do not belong here. We are in a civilized state with gay alligators. Florida man is a civilized man, okay? New Yorkers are fucking animals. Imagine being a cheddar who lives in New York. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't mean any offensive to any actual New Yorker viewers. I'm sorry. I'm not. If you're watching and you were a New Yorker, you're exempt. I'm not talking about you because you're cool because you're watching my stream. But literally everyone else. We need Astra Blondie Rock stance off to settle the question of which state is better. I don't know, man. I don't think you can even argue that, like, I don't think there's any arguing that New York is in a good spot right now. That has more to do with just, like, everyone leaving New York. I think New York is in a bad position just in general. And they have been in it for a while. There's a lot of problems with New York. I think that I don't even know how I would fix New York if I was, like, given control over it. Because I have no idea. New York is just fucked. Florida man may be deranged, but at least he's just rampage, not selectively malicious. Yeah, dude, at least he's not, like, mean, right? He might throw alligators through, through drive-through windows, but at least he doesn't, like, get mad at you when you hold the door open for them. Like, fuck, dude. Forcing billionaires to pay their taxes is bad for New York. I have no idea about that. I just don't think that New York is cool. And I think New York is gay, and they keep coming to Florida, and I'm tired of it. You know what would make me like New York a lot better is if they stayed in New York. If everyone from New York stayed in New York, I would be so happy. I wouldn't have any problem with New York if that was the case. I would not have any problem with New York. It's when New Yorkers come out of New York and bring their, like, piece of shit attitude with them, and they're driving. When they take their fucking driving with them, too. Because people always say, oh, Florida driving is bad. No, it's not. Floridas are not terrible drivers. They're not great drivers, but they're not terrible drivers. You know who is terrible? New Yorkers who come down here and drive in Florida. And it's like, I hate Florida. Not Florida. I hate New York. I'm racist towards New Yorkers. I'm not even racist towards New Yorkers. I just hate New York. I just hate the state. I hate the state. I think it's dumb. Haters gonna hate. Sheesh. I don't hate New York. It's not fair. I don't hate New York, chat. I think New York is cool. I think there are cool parts of New York. I would like to actually visit New York one day, but I just wish that people from New York would stay in New York. That's all I want, chat. That's all I want. I just want them to stay there And so they don't come to my state and fuck my shit up because they're fucking mean people. SFC, LA, 10 other cities, New York, San Francisco. What the fuck is SCA? Is it just the sea? San Francisco, the literal ocean, LA, 10 other cities, and then New York? I don't know. I love New York. I don't like New Yorkers, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it when they come down here. I would like to go to New York, though, and, like, actually visit the Big Apple and, like, have New York pizza and, like, visit, probably, but I think I would want to leave. Buffalo, New York sucks because it's virtually a huge dead city. I would also like to visit Buffalo, New York because of the chicken wings, but that's it. Just the chicken wings. But, like, I would not want to drive in New York. I would not. I just don't like. I just have beef with New York because New Yorkers are moving to Florida en masse, and I hate it. Stop moving here. Don't move here. Just stay in fucking New York. Just stay there. Stay there. Stay there. I feel like I'm caught in the crossfire. It's so fucking bad over here. I'm taking cover law. If we're talking politics, do you hear that Trump gave BJ to Clinton? What? I don't think we're talking politics, but what? Honestly, if Trump gave a blowjob to Clinton, I would have so much more respect for Trump than I already do. I would have so much more respect. I'm kind of like not happy with Trump, and I don't really like what he's doing. But if he sucked Clinton's dick, I think that gives him a free pass. I think that does. I could support that. If he was like, you know what, I gave the best blowjob. People say I did things with my tongue people never even seen before. I would be like, you know what, fuck it, whatever 50-year loans, fuck it, dude, go ahead. Oh, fuck, I didn't know you. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I wasn't familiar with your game. That would be funny. I would be about it. It's just like how, like, I would have more respect for Nick Fuentes if he did suck Destiny, or if Destiny actually sucked Nick Fuentes' dick. I would have more respect for Nick Fuentes than I do, because I don't really care that much about Nick Fuentes. But if he actually got his dick sucked by Destiny, I'd be like, you know what, that's fucking cool. First LGBT president, another one for the Trump administration. You go to New Orleans over New York. Yeah, New Orleans is fucked, though. New Orleans is, like, not a good place to be. Destiny 99% did suck Nick Fuentes' dick. Are we sure, though? I heard that wasn't true. Did it happen? Because I so badly want it to have happened, chat. I so badly want it to have happened. Like, I want nothing more than that to be the truth. Is that there was just at some point in history, Destiny was just like, Nick Fuentes was just like, oh yeah, fucking get it, Destiny. This is your destiny to suck my groiper cock. I'm 100% Destiny sure. Destiny confirmed it. Is it? I'm gonna go iguana and pig hunting. Ooh, that's cool. Hillary has a dick. No clue who either of those people are. You shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. If you don't know who either Destiny or Nick Fuentes is, then consider yourself lucky, because they are not worth knowing as people. I doubt it's true. Trump sucked Clinton's dick, but it's within realm of possibility. I find that hard to believe. But if it is true, I genuinely would be like, I would be more of a Trump fan if that was true. I would. Are you a sissy? I don't like the word sissy. A sissy is a very sexual, like, connotation, and I don't really. I feel like if you're a sissy, you're feminine only because you derive sexual gratification from it. But I don't really get turned on by me dressing up as a girl. So I don't think I'm what we call in the biz as a femboy or a trap. That's what I consider myself. But some people use, like, sissy and trap and femboy interchangeably, so I would drive slow in front of her just to tilt her. I think it's true, but I'm not 100%. Show me the cutest, but I already did early in the stream, dude. Tucker Carlson called Nick gay kid living in his parents' basement in Chicago. That's kind of funny. But isn't Tucker all buddy with Nick now? Isn't that how that went? I don't know. Thank you, Dotaro Gio, for the follow. I really don't want to get into politics because I'd rather not alienate my viewers at this point in the stream. Blasting Alicia Keys' New York theme song. Let me ask Grok. Now I'm curious though. I'm curious. Grok. Did Destiny suck Nick Fuentes' dick? No, there's no credible evidence that Stephen Destiny Bonell, the left-wing political streamer, performed oral sex on Nick Fuentes, the far-right activist. This stems from a viral rumor that tied to a leaked video from late 2024, but has been widely debunked as misinformation or exaggeration. Here's a quick breakdown. In late November 2024, a short, explicit video leaked online showing a man visibly identifiable as Destiny, who is openly bisexual, performing oral sex on another unidentified man. The clip spread quickly to platforms on Reddit and 4chan, with anonymous users falsely claiming the recipient was Nick Fuentes. So he did suck somebody's dick, I guess. Likely to troll or a smear tactic, given the two have a history of public online beef. Why it's not Nick Fuentes' visual match? The video not only shows the recipient's lower body, a white guy with a small penis, no offense. Damn, Grok, fucking kick him while he's down, why don't you? Fucking white guy with a small penis, no tattoos, no face tattoos, or distinctive features match Fuentes. Hand finger comparisons floated online don't align either. Versions with sound feature a deep-voiced man moaning and not Fuentes' higher-pitched nasally. Dude, this is just... It's roasting Nick Fuentes. Oh my god. The leak included old chat log from Destiny 2's 2 years prior, but nothing directly links to Fuentes. Destiny has admitted to casual hookups, but not this one. Even in pro-Destiny spaces, it's treated as a joke or a psyop. Anti-Destiny crowds push it hardest, but without proof, Fuentes himself denied it, laughably calling it fake news. He addressed it on his stream shortly after the leak confirmed it's him in the video, calling it embarrassing, but whatever, but vehemently denied it was Fuentes. I like how they just, Grok really just took the extra, lap around just to, shit on Nick. What the fuck? Yeah, Nick is... The guy in the video had a deep, masculine voice. And obviously, Nick Fuentes is that, high-pitched bitch voice. So obviously it wasn't Nick. Fake news or fake dick? I don't know, chat. I don't know what it is. Haven't we all sucked a dick? I have. They made up igniting a right-wing civil war. Interesting. That's a shame. Yeah, I was hoping it was real, but I don't think it is. It's probably not real. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is. But probably not. I can't see how that situation would come up. I can't see Nick Fuentes unironically wanting... Because I don't know, is Nick Fuentes gay? Is he bi or is he gay? Because he is a virgin. Is Nick Fuentes gay? Is that the real conspiracy theory? Is that Nick is actually a super gay guy and he's just hiding it super well? That would be the biggest that would be the funniest thing ever, chat. What if it came out that Nick Fuentes was uber gay and he was just I hate woman. I was just acting right wing so I could have an excuse for why I hate women, but in reality, I just hate women because I'm gay. That's so fucking funny, dude. He sounds, acts, gives off gay vibes. He does. He does. He really does. And I think the whole, like, yeah, I'm just saving myself for marriage thing. Like, I don't know, man. How many people do you know that unironically, like, saved themselves for marriage? Even, like, uber religious people. I don't know, man. He's like, this man had to have gotten off at some point. I know he has. He's had to have some moments of weakness. He wouldn't be the first secretly gay right-wing wacko. I mean, there's a lot of people on the right that are really gay. I feel like there's more right-wing gay people than there are on the left. It's just that they all hide because they don't want to be seen as gay and right. There's plenty of gay right-wingers. Gay right-winners. Exactly, chat. Hey, Puck. Remember when Grindr crashed in DC? The right can suck a dick, they just can't tell anybody. Yeah, I bet the right sucks better dick than the left. You know what, chat? Hot take: the right gives better head than the left. I bet it's true. Astra doesn't give off gay vibes, but she does give off bottom vibes. Lindsey Graham is very gay. I don't know who that is. I doubt we'll have a ton of conduct experience to verify it. Yeah, who wants to? We need a bunch of people on the right and a bunch of people on the left to suck my dick, and then we'll verify after that. I'll be the judge. I'll be the judge, chat. First, we gotta get Nick Frentis in here. We'll have him first. We'll have him go first. Nick, where are you? Get the second. Double blind, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I'll bring in both Nick and Destiny, and I'll blindfold myself and have them take turns doing it. Give them a rating. What has this conversation devolved into, chat? I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Astra's too femme for Nick. Very possible. I'm not right or left, so I'm out of that situation. Yeah, I do think like right and left wing stuff is I think like the idea of right and left is a little polarizing and bad. I think people are too tribal. It's just tribal, chat. It's just people being tribal. Fuck, dude. Forgot you're a liberal. I mean, I wouldn't describe myself as a liberal. I'm a libertarian. That's what I am. I hate rules and I hate regulation, and I like Ron Paul. I hate the government. I hate them telling me what I can and cannot do, and I like Ron Paul. So, isn't there a right or left? They are the same cult. Yeah, it's like, you know that meme where it's like the cow and it's like the illusion of free choice? That's basically it. It's just, it all ends in the same way. It all ends the same way, chat. I was registered as a Republican for one election. What about Ron Paul? I like Ron Paul. I think he's got some good ideas. He was the only like Republican who voted against the fucking whatchamacallit? The fucking Delta 8 ban. They just banned Delta 8, and he was literally the only Republican who voted against it. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? I fucking hate the government, dude. I wish the government didn't suck as bad as they do, but it's never gonna happen, chat. She's talking about Rand, not Iran, but she said Ron. Is there a difference? There's a Rand Paul and a Ron Paul. I'm talking about the guy who's a libertarian. I don't remember which one. I'm not that into it, chat. I'm not like Ron is old dad. Rand is Ron's son. No way did Ron Paul have a son called Rand Paul. Daddy. Thank you, V1O face for the follow. That's so fucking stupid. Why would a guy named Ron have a son named Rand? It's like, he wanted it, like, it's just like a different, what the fuck, are you kidding me? That's fucking stupid, dude. That's fucking weird. I don't get that one, man. Hold on. Rand Paul. I didn't realize these were two different people. Oh, I see. Political compass. That's not gonna help. That isn't helping me. Anyway, not that it matters. Like Randy. Rand has libertarian leanings. Didn't Ron Paul also have libertarian leanings? I thought they both did. I know that, like, I think Rand Paul is like the poster child for the Libertarian Party, isn't it? Stretch. Yeah. I was thinking of Rand Paul. Yeah. I think the only good president was JFK. This is why he's gone. Our government killed him. Yeah, they did kill him. They straight up did do that. Just like they killed MLK. I love that meme where it's like, the government would never. Oh, yes, they would. Oh, yes, the fuck they would. Rand Paul is an ophthalmologist. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Eye doctor? He's an eye doctor? I thought he's in politics, though. He's in the government. He's, like, part of it. Ophthalmologist? I don't know, Chad. At this point, I don't care liberal or conservative. Just do healthcare or public transport. Healthcare is such a hard thing to get right, though. Because if you do it wrong, you end up like Canada, and you don't want to be like Canada. I feel like a lot of people in America are like, let's emulate Canada's healthcare system, but Canadians are like, fuck. The Canadian healthcare system is like fucked, and so I don't really want to emulate them, but there's also like something needs to happen because it's definitely not good, and so it's like there's a problem with the healthcare industry, like for sure, but I don't know what the solution is. I don't think it's public healthcare. One who knows Hazel from Green. And I don't like public transport. You know what? Ranster Trime. There are so many people out there that are like, I hate cars so much. I want a walkable city, just like Amsterdam. I just want walkable cities. I don't want walkable cities. I don't want to walk. Do I look like the kind of person who wants to walk 40 minutes to my fucking local gas station? And fuck no. I don't want to walk. I want to drive. I like to drive. I like cars. I like having a car-based society. I don't want to have to fucking walk everywhere or take a bus. I hate public transport. I refuse to use public transport because it's ass. I don't want to use it. I fucking hate public transport. And even if it was like Japanese public transport, I still wouldn't want to fucking use it because fuck that. I like having my own car. I like having my own car where I can fucking sing my own shit and have my own music and have my own little space and my own little fucking car that's mine. Not a fucking bus that I have to go sit on with a bunch of other smelly people. I don't want to fucking do that, chat. That's gross. I don't like it. But my walkable city. Fuck your walkable cities. Fuck your walkable cities. Fuck it. I like cars. I enjoy them. I like to drive them. And I would like to drive them. And I don't want to walk. Agree? Like, absolutely. Rand is an eye surgeon. Ron was an obstetrician. I don't even know what either of those things are. J. Edgar Hoover was a cross-dresser. Not all public transportation is bad, but most for sure. I don't like any of it. Like, I'm not gonna get on a bus or a train. Like, the only public transport I do is, like, air travel. And I hate that. I hate air travel. I hate having to fly on planes. It's, like, not fun. Because you have to fucking go through TSA. It's, like, an uncomfortable experience to fly. It just is. It's, like, not a fun experience at all. And so, like, of course, I don't want to, like... There's so many people who are just, like, think cars are the devil and that we need to get rid of cars. And it's like, no, dude. America is too big. We cannot get rid of cars. I don't know if nobody's told you yet. Actually, you're looking freaking amazing. Like the cutest boob strut and thigh strut all came out the stream at the same damn time. Oh, thank you, Cuddle Bear. In a walkable city, you won't have to walk 40 minutes to a gas station. I don't want to walk 10 minutes to the gas station. You know how long it will take me to hop on my motorcycle and drive to the gas station? Like 3 minutes. And I don't fucking want to walk that distance. I don't want to have, you know, my trash can is at like, my trash can is like a 5-minute walk from my fucking trailer. And I hate it because every time I have to take out the trash, I have to pull my whole ass trash can, the 5 minutes down to my dumpster. I hate that. I don't want to do that. I don't want, if that was where my fucking gas station was, where I can go get a snack, I don't want to fucking do that. I'd rather just get on my motorcycle and drive to the gas station. You know why? Also, because I like driving my motorcycle. I prefer it over walking, as it turns out. What have I missed? I had to switch over to the phone to talk to my props down in Bonita Springs. I was getting the lowdown on what's going down there. So what did I miss? Just came here to cute rant on driving. Yeah, I'm just like ranting about those people that are like anti-car and pro like walkable city. There's one YouTuber, I forget who it is. It's there's like one YouTuber who makes just content about how like evil cars are and how we need to get rid of cars and go to walkable. Look at how Europe does it with their walkable cities. Like, I don't want to emulate Europe. Europe is fucking cucked and gay. I don't want to be like France. I don't want to be like fucking Germany. I don't want to be like fucking England. I want to be like America, because America, we got cars, god damn it. I love it. Don't shit on Europe. I'll shit on Europe all I want. You know why? Because we're American. I'm American. And we fucking beat Europe. We beat them. And Europe had to come crawling back to us. Like, America, there's this mean German man. He's bullying all of us. And then we had to be like, yes, Europe. I understand. I'll help you. Not because I want to, but because I'm a good person. I guess so. I'll help you with your little mustache man problem. But as a return, you're gonna pay us a shit ton of money. What the fuck is this? We'll help you with your little mustache problem. To tell you, but Europe has cars too. Yeah, but like, every time somebody's like in America is like, I want walkable cities, they always point to examples like Amsterdam or some bullshit like that, and it's just like, dude, we don't live in Amsterdam. Do you know why European cities are walkable? It's because those cities were built before cars were invented. They had to be walkable because there were no cars. There was only horse travel. And so nowadays, when American cities were built after the invent of cars, like, obviously they were built around the car. I don't think that's a bad thing. If the U.S. weren't hobbled by crazy environmental regulations, heavy-handed bureaucracy, and public labor unions, we could build trains and subways. This is true. Very true. Don't shit on Europe, dude. I have the right as an American to shit on Europe. There's like a couple countries in Europe that aren't cucked. Like Switzerland, maybe. Switzerland is pretty cool, but that's pretty much it. It's like, as soon as you go too far, like, east to, like, you go past, like, Czechoslovakia, it's just, like, it starts getting into the Balkans. And the Balkans are insane. Dude, the Balkans are fucked up. There's so much shit happening in the Balkans. You don't want to be in the Balkans. Like, you don't want to go to the Balkans, chat. You don't want to go there. Texas is bigger than the UK. This is true. This is actually true. Poopies for England. Hi, Moogie. See, chat, because my ancestors, well, I guess it wasn't my ancestors, because our American ancestors 250 years ago said, fuck you, Brits, we're becoming our own place. That's why I can own this, chat. Because if I was British, I couldn't own this. If we never fought that war, I would not be allowed to own this bad boy right here. But because my base ancestors fought the Brits, we're like, you know what? We're not down with beans on toast, okay? We're not down with beans on toast over here. We don't fuck with that. Plus, Denmark is cracking down on immigration. Yeah, that's true. I heard about that. Florida has built a train system faster than California's even started theirs. Yeah, this is true. There's a high-speed rail from Orlando to Miami. I want to go on it, actually. I think it'd be kind of fun to go down to Miami for a little bit. We still have our knives? Not for long. They're trying to ban them. They're trying to ban knives. They're like, first of all, you can't even have this knife. This is straight up illegal where you live. You can't even have this thing. But, like, even if it wasn't a butterfly knife, it's still like, oi, mate, you got a license for that knife? I think that point on there's a little unnecessary for cutting vegetables, don't you think? We need to get rid of the point so you can't stab people with these knives, right? And not only that, but, like, there's so much knife crime in, like England. It almost makes sense, because there's literally... It's an Aussie accent. Same thing. I'll take a legalized weed over guns, but I definitely... I respect that. I'll say I do respect that. But I don't know. Florida's, like, close to legalizing it, so it'll be illegal in Florida in probably a year or two. Just part of it, there's one that goes from Sanford to Orlando, and they are expecting that to go to the airport next, I think, to Disney, too. That's cool. Can you repeat that in Arnold's voice? Which part? I don't know. I like guns. I don't know if I could take legal weed over guns. I don't know if weed is more important to me than guns. I think guns are more important to me than weed. I would say that, chat. I think if I could only choose guns or weed, I would choose guns. But... Oh my god, hi Moogie, you're so cute, Moogie. Put the blade tips.
Do you have a license for that knife, little boy? Little boy, do you have a license to have that knife? I'm Arnold, and I am the knife enforcer of England. It has come to my attention that you have an illegal knife. I will be confiscating your knife.
It is only halfway legal in Florida. I mean, yeah, it is only halfway legal, but it almost got legalized last time I was on the bill, and I think that there'll probably be another referendum to legalize it at least sometime. Like, if it's not like within the next 4 years, it'll probably be in the next general election. It'll probably be on the docket again. Because it's clear, the majority, it got like 56%. It got like 56%. So the majority of Floridians voted yes on the amendment. The reason why it didn't pass is because amendments are dumb and gay, and you need a minimum of 60% for it to pass, which is stupid. But most people fucking voted for it. It was literally like Broward County that voted against it, and it was the only county that split it. That was like the one decision-making county. And it's like, fuck you, Miami. Next year, 90% of Delta products will be illegal next year. I know, right? And it's like, fuck, dude. I hate... Why can't... Why? Why even? Why even? Like, what the fuck is the point? Is it seriously... Is, like, that seriously that big of a problem? Is people smoking Delta 8, like, an issue that we're like, we need to regulate this Delta 8? Kids out here doing fucking whippets in the streets, and, like, no one gives a shit, but, like, oh, you and your silly little Delta 8 product... Can't have that. Can't have you having anything enjoyable. Fucking hate the government. Goddamn. The good thing is that that's not a Florida thing, federally. Yeah, it's the problem. It's federal. I'm hoping that... I feel like whoever runs in 2028, if they run on legalizing weed, I think there could be a lot of support for that. I think that I've thought this for a while, but I always figured if I was running for office, I would run on a legalized weed platform, because most Americans understand at this point that weed is not the scary drug that, like, Ronald Reagan made it out to be. It's like, obviously, weed is less bad of a drug than alcohol. And so we treat it like it's meth or some shit, right? And there's literally the only reason why that's the case is just because of lobbying groups and fucking boomers who were too into Ronald Reagan are like, this is a ban on marijuana. Doesn't Florida have medical weed? Yeah, we have medical weed here in Florida. But it's not like I can't go. I don't have a med card, so I can't go to a dispensary and get legal weed. So in Florida, my only option is like Delta 8 products. And next year, that won't be a thing. So I don't know, Chad. I just have to buy all the guns that I ever want to buy in my life, and then before next year, and then I'll just get a med card next year. I smoked weed right now. Hell yeah. Smoke them if you got them. Only American law enforcement and military could arm themselves. Would you protest? If only American law enforcement and military could arm themselves, would you protest? What? You mean if they banned guns? Like, if they banned, like, if they try to take my guns? I'm pretty sure I stand with most Americans and who own guns. If the government tried to take this, I would not let them. I believe fundamentally it's my right as an American to own this, and the government can't decide that that right is invalid anymore. So, like, legally speaking, in terms of the Constitution, the government is not legally allowed to take this from me. And so if they tried, I would shoot them because obviously they're breaking the Constitution, and I have a constitutional right as an American citizen to own this gun. And so it's like, no. If the government was like, yeah, actually, we're banning guns, I'd be like, no, the fuck you ain't. And I know there would be, like, the issue is, too, like, no one would fucking give that up. Like, the gun culture in America is of the mind that, no, the government cannot tell us to get rid of it. I would say the majority of gun owners in America believe that the government does not have the right to take away their guns. Why, though? Who would you be protecting yourself from? From a corrupt government. You know, Chad, you realize the first thing any corrupt government or any dictatorship does when they get in power is take away people's guns. Fundamentally, guns represent power. All this represents is power. And so when people, your average citizen, can own this power, it makes the people more powerful as a result. Because the government can't just, like, write us off. Like, it literally gives the government accountability. Because at any given time, people can form a militia and, like, fucking say, no, we're not doing this. We're not letting you do this. Like, that's what these are for. The Second Amendment wasn't put in place so that people could go hunting. It was so that we could hold our government accountable. That's literally the point of the Second Amendment. You can't protect the First Amendment without the Second Amendment. The First Amendment doesn't exist without the Second Amendment. That's literally the point of it, chat. Anybody who's like, actually, the Second Amendment was just meant for hunting. No, it's literally not. You know why the Second Amendment was put in place? It's because we had just fought a war of independence versus Britain. And we wanted the ability to do that again if we had to. And that's the entire point. That's literally the entire point. And so if the government was like, actually, we're taking your guns, I and most of the gun owners in America would view that as an act of war. Like, it literally would be like an act of war. Like, no, you're not getting away with disarming us and taking away our rights. We're not just gonna lay down our rights just because some fucking liberal is like, I don't feel safe. Like, fuck you, dude. You can't, my rights are more important than your feelings and your, like, you feeling safe. Does that government give you attack drones? Gunships, etc.? Does that government give you? They don't give you anything. You fucking... But I do believe, like, the U.S. citizen should be able to own a tank. Like, I think that this should be the case. Thank you, by the way. Fuck, I missed it. Let me get that name. Thank you, Hawkins Bazaar, for the follow. I'm like a Second Amendment absolutist. I think we should be able to own fucking laser beams. I think we should be able to own railguns. I think we should be able to make attack drones all we want. It's rare for anywhere to enforce martial law in the U.S. I agree they should let you own it. I should love to handle even if she's not very good at a shot. I think I'm a good shot. The countries where guns were taken are now known as socialist communist governments. Yeah, it's literally, like, the single most, like, common thing that happens when a dictatorship or an awful government takes power is they immediately ban guns. They ban weapons. The idea that the average citizen shouldn't be allowed to own that is a fundamentally bad idea. Sharks with frickin' legion on their frickin' heads. Like, I get that, like, Europeans don't understand, like, that mindset of your rights, you know, and everything. Like, I get that Europeans, like, just don't get it. Like, they just fundamentally don't understand it. But as an American, it's very different. Like, Americans' gun culture is very, very, like, ingrained into the culture. It always has been. It's as old as the country itself, gun culture. And there's literally nobody who can tell gun owners in America that you have to give up our guns. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen, chat. We have rights? Obviously fucking not. Obviously you don't have fucking rights. Because, like, you even talking about that from England? They're literally putting people in jail for saying things online. See, this is what happens when you don't have guns. Is you get fucking police officers going to people's house and arresting them because they made a mean tweet. All of a sudden, mean tweets are illegal. That's fucking insane. The fact that you can say something on Twitter and then go to jail for it. You know, I love that fucking meme where it's like the two, like, British cops, like, coming up to your house. It's just two women, and they're just like, excuse me, yeah, we're gonna have to actually arrest you because you made some really mean comments online that we didn't like. So we're gonna arrest you now, okay? And it's like, imagine being as cucked as England. Imagine being that cucked. Imagine it. But that happens, like, all the fucking time. It's happening, like, all the time right now. And it's like, what the fuck? And not only that, but the TV license. You know why we don't have a TV license in America? It's because Americans wouldn't stand for that shit. Americans would be like, you want to charge me, like, a tax so that I can watch TV? Fuck yourself, dude. Absolutely not. That is so stupid. Jeez, you're so pretty. I don't get gun culture. Well, I mean, that's pretty normal for people outside of America to not get gun culture, but it really is a thing. Can you flip the bird real quick? The misinformation is unreal. Except it's not misinformation. Dude, please give me a, like, trust me, dude. Guns are, like, my topic, dude. If you want to have a debate about gun control, I'm all for it. Because, like, I live for that, dude. I fucking live for that. Digital ID is gonna allow them to arrest you for what you say online. Yeah, see, that's just stupid. You can't arrest someone for saying something online. That's free speech. It's literally freedom of speech. And that's what I'm saying. You can't protect the First Amendment unless you have the Second Amendment. Those two are... You cannot protect the First Amendment if you don't have the Second Amendment. Because there's no way to hold the government accountable without the Second Amendment. There's just... As a citizen... There is no way to hold the government accountable if you don't have the Second Amendment. Because you could be like, oh, well, we'll go and vote. We'll go and make our voices heard. And they'll just fucking Tiananmen Square your ass. Like, they obviously don't give a shit. Like, you know, my government would never... Oh, yes, they would. Oh, yes, they would. Did you show up at my door and tell me I said mean things? Like, though? Wait, what? Can you show up at my door and tell me I said mean things? No. I should work on UK and EU viewers. That alert was sounded by Nazi Gestapo and squeaky brakes when they would come to our house and they would be like, papers, please? Yeah. The Brits tax watching TV because they also own all the TV stations. Yeah, which is stupid. The BBC is gay and dumb, and they shouldn't... The fact that you have your fucking main, like, TV program is government owned is so fucking cucked, dude. Oh my god. If I ever invite, like, a British person over to my house, I'm gonna make sure there's a chair in the corner so that they feel at home. You know? I don't pay for TV license because TV is gay. You went from British voice to Jimmy the handy-capable comic on South Park? Fucking... I mean, come on, guys. Come on. What a great idea. What a great idea. You should just work for the police department. I'd rather not work for the police department, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. It's like if you want to have an argument about gun control, if you want to have a debate, a civilized debate on gun control, I am all here for it. Cause, dude, I am well versed in the topic. I'm well versed. I know what the fuck is up, but it's about what we were talking about gun control. There is literally like no good argument for it either. There's like every argument for gun control is just like easily debunkable. Well, at least our schools aren't like a Call of Duty lobby. It's like you say that, but then also have like several terrorist attacks like every other week. It's like if you like conflate, if you realize that like gun violence in America is the same as like terrorist violence in Europe, it's the same thing. Except in Europe they just use trucks and bombs. Is the difference. There should be a loser Kinder Egg control. There's always that's the only response they ever give anything else. Yeah. I'm sorry, Chad. I got a little heated there. I just have too much fun with it. I just love it when British people try to tell me I'm silly for owning guns. I love it. You silly little British people. You're so cute. Sure, you're silly. Never be sorry for defending guns. Yeah, I'm not sorry for defending guns, but I love it when people try to like make gun control arguments to me. It's as if like I love it because honestly, someone could if you can give me an argument that will change my mind, I'm all for it. Change my mind. Do it. Fucking do it. I would love to have my mind changed on this because I just love it when people try to fucking argue gun control because it's just there's like no good argument for it like ever. But you don't need an AR-15. You don't need it. We don't need a whiny little bitch either, but here you are. Actually, wait. Real quick. Okay. Holy shit, Anon, thank you so much for the $50. What the fuck? Thank you so much.
Time to push the goal.
Time to push the goal. Yes. Thank you so much, Anon. Thank you. You don't need a car either, but it's just a tool to get certain things done. Exactly. I would argue, especially for someone like me, guns are pretty necessary. Like, there are definitely certain areas where I wouldn't want to go without a gun, right? I feel like, especially as someone who's, like, small and, like, vulnerable, and, like, I feel like some people could, like, target me. It's nice to have a gun, to be able to, like, protect yourself with. I think that, self-protection is, like, something that, like, British people just don't understand. What about in a civilized countries that don't let rapists and psychopaths out of prison? I still don't think because the guns aren't necessarily for like psychopaths and like rapists. The guns are for the government, right? It's when the government tries to like take away your rights and commit human rights violations. That's when the guns are for. That's why that shit happens. Like imagine, it's like that's just you just need them. You just need them. When the government tries to tell you you have to fucking drink the Kool-Aid, then then the people need the ability to say no. Which kitty? This is Puck. Hello, Puck. Cars are just as deadly than guns. Well, actually, explosives are like the real danger. Like in terms of like, if you want to cause, well, I guess I probably shouldn't say that, but like explosives are extremely dangerous. And you can make them way easier than you can get a gun. It's, like, ridiculous. There's this one fucking video I love of this fucking, of this, like, guy who strapped an M80 to, like, a hairspray can, and he, like, lit it at an elementary school, and it fucking exploded. And it's like, damn, explosives are way easier to make than you'd think. How can you trust someone who wants to disarm you? Exactly.
Was this a good weapon?
Exactly.
there's one way to make it automatic. That you file your sear pin. File the sear pin inside the mechanism, and you can pull the trigger one time, and it just goes 8 shots.
That sounds extremely dangerous. That sounds extremely dangerous. Bodhi used to put firecrackers in his kitty litter box. Why? M80 strapped to hairspray.
Think big, huh? That's what I'm doing. Wish me luck.
This guy's at an elementary school, by the way, doing this stupid shit.
Oh, shit!
Oh shit. You fucking like, look how fucking, this is like the dumbest thing to do at a school, dude. How to go to like jail really quick. He's like, oh shit. It's like he didn't catch fire today. Yeah, that's fucking insane. The fucking anime music. I had a classmate spray an S on the table and managed to light that on fire in front of the teacher. What the fuck? Yeah, it's like gun control really falls apart when you realize how easy it is to make explosives. And how much better explosives are at killing large amounts of people in a short amount of time. It's like, guns are meant for, like, what, 50v50, not 1v50. Explosives are meant for 1v50. That's, if you have to fight 50 people, I want an explosive, not a gun. Guy who was kinda in my friend group, I never liked him though, but he did shit like that too. It's crazy. It's crazy. Fuck. Fuck, dude. We used to set up bombs all the time in schools by putting a cigarette on an M8, a lit cigarette on an M80 by air draft and wait for the boom. Jesus Christ. I think he even got arrested for having IEDs in his place. Yeah, I mean, generally it's not a good idea to actually build explosives, chat. It's a good way to get a knock on the door from the ATF real quick. Real quick. What triggered you on your gun rant? Fucking, that guy was saying how, like, that guy was saying something about, like, if the government was, like, actually disarmed you, what would you do? Or something like that. And I would say I would not let them take it. And he was like, oh, silly Americans. My simple British brain cannot comprehend the idea of a person having a gun. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I think I'll go buy some fish and chips now for 30 quid. Ha 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 ha. Friend made these things that he named ho-ho bombs because he made them look like ho-hos. Guns are bad, discuss. I think guns are good. Counter argument, guns are good. Your impression of me is hilarious. Oh, is that how you sound, that guy? You don't just sound like a British person. What crime have I committed? I take a part in a Chinese meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, I see you know your judo well. I thought that was you. I thought that video was you, that guy. I thought that was you. I thought that was you getting arrested there. I thought that was actually just you. Unhand me, you scoundrel. Get your hand off my penis. Get your hand off my penis! Shit came from motherfucker heart. Damn Americans. Getting better with the British accent, you becoming one of us. I say, I think I'll neglect my dental hygiene for a little bit. Does anybody have some beans on toast? By gosh! By the queen! Does anybody have beans on toast? I need to put some milk in my tea! Fuck, dude. Thank you, Taco, for the gifted to sub to Disco. What is your weekly consumption of Mountain Dew? I don't want to say. Too much. The answer is way too much. Stop bullying me. Why are you going after milk and tea? Because that's insane, dude. Who puts milk in tea? Why? You know what? I make tea. I put, like, sugar, maybe honey in it because it's, like, a sweet thing. Why would you put fucking milk and tea? Like, it's coffee. Like, you put milk and coffee because those two things work together. But, like, leaves and milk don't work together. You know why you don't eat fucking... I don't know, man. I don't, man. I never understood that. Why you putting fucking milk in tea? That is disgusting. What are you doing over there? And also, like, what is the fucking problem with English breakfast? They are British food. Hot take. Not even a hot take. Just fucking Astra rant time. Part 2. British food is fucking ass. It's fucking ass, dude. Oh, what? You got fucking beans on toast? Fucking like blood sausage. I'm sorry, blood sausage is fucking disgusting. That is fucking abhorrent, and I don't even know how you guys are real people. Like, when you eat fucking blood sausage, it's like, oh my god. You guys got like the air raid sirens went off in like 1945, and it was like a switch flipped in your brain where it's just like, from now on, only eating shit. All we're gonna eat. The sirens are going off. That means we are eating shit. And even when the sirens are done, we're not gonna stop eating shit. This is gonna become our thing. Is that our food is just gonna be actual dog shit. We're gonna make like beans on toast, and the beans aren't even gonna be like fresh made beans. They're just gonna be Heinz beans, because that's the proper English way. Heinz beans from a can. Oh god, dude, it's fucking disgusting. America shouldn't talk about food? What do you mean? America has the best food. America has the best food. You know why? Burritos, American. Burgers, American. Pizza, American. Fucking hot dogs, American. French fries, American. Chicken wings, American. Oh, burgers are from Germany and pizza's from Italy. No, it's fucking not. If you go to fucking New York and you eat a New York slice of pizza, and you go to fucking Sicily and you eat a Sicilian type of pizza, they're two different. They're not even the same. They're not even remotely the same. And pizza, proper, real pizza is American, and you know it. Same with burritos. Burritos were invented on like the northern side, like southern Arizona in northern Mexico, back when it was Mexico. But now it's America. So burritos, technically American. Fucking sue me. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Chinese food, American? It really is, dude. America takes everything from everyone else, and we make it better. That's what American food is. It's just we take ingredients, we take, like, food items, like burgers, and make them cheeseburgers, and now they're just better. Like, no one, when you think of a cheeseburger, you don't think of Hamburg, Germany. You think of fucking, goddamn America. He's goddamn right. Let me some goddamn cheeseburgers. Have you tried British cuisine? Dude, it's literally so bad. America has the best food because all the cultures are here. And we make it better, dude. We just do. Like, fucking American Chinese food is better than Chinese food. American Mexican food is better than Mexican food. You know what they eat in Mexico? Fucking crickets. You know what? When a fucking Mexican goes to Taco Bell for the first time, they literally are like, why is there so much meat? Is there just, like, too much meat in this? Because they don't understand. Because in Mexico, they don't have nearly as much meat as we do. And so they don't understand. They're just like, well, that's just better. It is better because we like meat here. Because we're men. We like meat. Gotta fold the pizza pie. You haven't had authentic Chinese food. No, not really. I haven't. So I guess I shouldn't say it, but I don't know, man. I think that America does pretty much everything better. I think we do. I mean, chili is American. Burritos are American. Chicken wings are by far my favorite food, and they are fully American. Real talk. What the fuck you talking about? The meat situation? Have a house in Mexico? I thought Mexico like eats way more like crickets and bugs and stuff because they just don't have as much livestock. I thought that's like literally just a thing. There's just they don't have the kind of livestock logistics that we do in America, so they just have less meat to go around. But I could be wrong. I guess I don't actually know. I'm not Mexican. I know that like real Mexican food is very different than Tex-Mex though. Like real Mexican food, like if you go down to like Chihuahua, or maybe not Chihuahua. Chihuahua's kind of north. If you go down to like Tabasco or like the Yucatan, like they eat very different than they do in north. Like there's difference. Like the northern Mexico is much more flour based, so that's why there's flour tortillas are very northern Mexico, but corn tortillas are very like southern Mexico. And I guess I've never really had like real Mexican food, so I guess I shouldn't say it, but. Imagine being raised on the same street as the White House. That's basically my life story. You were raised on the same street as the White House? What? There's a lot of the little chihuahuas for them tacos. Just like sports, no one else plays them, but they're world champions, baby. Try not to laugh my ass off. What? What, Taco? What? 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 What's up? What's up? You're so wrong. Am I really? I don't think because isn't that a thing where like wheat is generally more like flour tortillas are a northern Mexico thing? What? Explain yourself, Taco. Explain yourself. It's like you use Bing.com for your info. This is not true. What are you talking about? We have meat. Yeah, you have meat, but like, I'm not even saying that you don't have meat. I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying, like, northern Mexico has flour. Pennsylvania Avenue stretches from the White House into Maryland. It's a long road. Oh. I mean, but then you live in Maryland? That's kind of sad. I'm sorry. I'd hate to live anywhere near the White House, to be honest with you. I'd hate to be anywhere close to there. Every time I look at the White House, I'm like, oh, God. No wonder Trump stays in Mar-a-Lago. That place looks depressing. Spreading bullshit? I don't think so. I don't think I am. I think I'm spreading truth. I think I'm spreading truth and facts, and you just can't handle it. You haven't disputed anything I've said, though. I never said there wasn't any meat in Mexico. I just said there was less meat. Hold on. Fucking Grok. Give me some info here, Grok. Is meat harder to come by in southern Mexico compared to America? I mean, I think part of that is just just because it's not a first world country. Meat availability refers to how easily consumers can access fresh, affordable meat through supply chains, markets, and product systems. In the United States, meat is generally abundant due to industrialized agriculture, extensive cold chain infrastructure, and high domestic production, making it widely available in supermarkets with a minimal shortages, except during rare distributions like pandemics. In southern Mexico, states like Chiapas, Oaxaca, Yucatan, and Tabasco, availability is more constrained by regional factors. By national trends, strong overall supply is supported by imports. However, southern Mexico faces unique challenges that make meat somewhat harder to obtain compared to the U.S., particularly in rural or remote areas. Per capita, 70 to 75 kilograms per year. National average, 38 kilograms of pork, 20 kilograms of beef, 16 kilograms of southern, slightly lower due to rural diets. The United States is 124 grams a year, poultry 50 grams, beef 38 grams, and pork 24 grams. So we do have more meat here. It is just a fact that we do have more meat here. In the states that I was talking about, like fucking Yucatan and Tabasco, and Oaxaca, like, was I wrong? I don't think so. No, you don't get to use AI after saying motherfuckers be living off crickets. I didn't say you were living off crickets. I just said that it is a more common ingredient in Mexico. Oh, you want me to fucking look this up too? Are crickets and other insects like that more commonly used or consumed in Mexico compared to the U.S.? Literally did. The fact that you're depending on II for research is crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Grok is everything. I don't know what you're talking about. The cricket, yes, crickets and other insects are significantly more commonly used in Mexico than the United States, where insect eating remains a niche and novelty trend. Traditional foods, especially in Oaxaca, Puebla, Mexico City, and other southern states, chapulines are a staple street snack sold in markets, restaurants, and even supermarkets. It's literally, they do. It's like more common of a thing. They eat more bugs in Mexico. I'm not saying that you live off of them. I'm not saying you only eat bugs. I never said that they only eat bugs. That they eat more bugs. They eat more crickets. And that's not even necessarily a bad thing. That's like literally just a culture thing. It's not even really like a dig on Mexico. It's just like a cultural thing. Is low-key a bad look? What are you fucking talking about? I'm right! You motherfuckers hate me because I'm right. This motherfucker. Liking random shit like candy, yes, but we don't like putting bug in dinners. What part of Mexico are you from? Like, what part of Mexico are you talking about? Because I'm pretty sure, like, that is a street food in Mexico. I'm not saying that's all they eat. I'm not saying that's, like, the staple diet. I'm just saying it's, like, significantly more common to see, like, crickets being consumed as a food in southern Mexico than it is in the United States. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking saying. And you know what? I'm right. You know I'm right, and you're fucking upset that I'm right. And you're like, oh, yeah, it's Grok. You know what? Grok knows more. Grok knows more than you. No one called me a cricket eater, chat. I didn't call you a cricket eater. You don't even live in southern Mexico. If you lived in southern Mexico, I'd be like, I don't know, maybe do you eat crickets? I don't know, but like, you don't live in southern Mexico. Where is your house? Where do you live? Where's your house in Mexico? Where is it? What state in Mexico is it from? Which state? Because if it's like Chihuahua, then you get the fuck out of here. Because I'm talking about, like, southern Mexico. Further away from the border. Because, like, right across the border and, like, the northern Mexican states are significantly more, like, Tex-Mex food. But, like, as you get more southern, it gets real Mexican food. Which is, like, corn and shit like that, right? Because, obviously, like, they use corn as corn is, like, much more important for, like, southern Mexico. Meanwhile, like, northern Mexico is much more flour-based. I'm not telling you that on stream. I can DM you. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. that's fair. I give up. What do you mean you get? Do you want a treat tonight? I would love a treat tonight. I would love a treat. I'm sorry, Tracy. I'd love a treat. I would love a treat. There's no L in cricket. Send her crickets. I didn't know other countries had states. Yeah. Mexico. I saw a truck that had an Oaxaca plate on it recently, and I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. Like, it's just a cultural thing. There's, like, nothing inherently wrong about eating crickets. Like, it's not even, like, a dig. Are you saying there's a problem with eating crickets? Hello, how are you? I'm great, thank you. Luska. How are you? Luxa. Fuck. Well, let me look at where this is. I'm not going to show this on stream, but I want to look at where this is. Okay, so that's not northern, but that's not southern either. That's kind of... I see where that is. Yeah, I honestly don't know what, like, the diet here is. Like, it's pretty, though. You think it'd be a good idea for me to visit Taco? Should I visit this state in Mexico? Should I, I mean, it looks pretty nice, actually. I'm, like, on Google Street View. It's not, like, terrible. Like, other parts of Mexico are definitely worse. This looks, like, nice. Oh, and look at, there's a building that says Tortas. Let's see, what restaurant is this? Tortas. Ahogadas. What's the menu? Can I see the menu? What do they got? Of torta de lengua. They have torta something. I'm not sure if this looks good or bad. I'm not really sure about this one, chat. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's pork. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. Why is it in like a bath of hot sauce? It's like soggy. I'm not sure if I'm down with that, chat. I don't know what I'm looking at right here. Let's see. They have quesadilla con carne. They have a meat quesadilla. That's pretty cool. Carnitas. Agua fresca. Oh, it's like going to a Mexican restaurant and being like, I'll have a lemonade, please. Do not trust him. Lengua is cow tongue. Is cow tongue? Yeah, that's gross to me as American, but if I was Mexican, I probably wouldn't mind. I don't think there's anything wrong with liking different things, chat. I think that's the other thing. It's like, I don't think there's anything wrong with like eating crickets, if that's like what your cultural standard is. Like, it's just culture. There's nothing inherently gross about eating a cricket. The only reason why we don't like it is culturally in the US, it's gross to us. But if you live in a place where it's like culturally accepted, there's like nothing wrong with it. I don't know. It's like, it's same with like cow tongue. Like, I would never eat cow tongue because that's fucking gross. Because I'm an American and I find that gross. But like, if you live in a place where that's normal, then it's like fine. No, I'm not calling Mexicans uncivilized. You're calling Mexicans uncivilized. You're saying it's like weird for them to eat that. I'm saying it's normal. I'm saying, yeah, go for it. I'm saying that, you know what? If they like to eat crickets as street food in southern Mexico, then fucking go right ahead. That's like, it's like their prerogative. You know what I mean? You can do that. You can totally do that. But Astra will judge you if you eat Hawaiian pizza. I will. No, that's different. Because that's heresy right there. I will judge you if you eat fucking pineapple pizza. That shit's fucking disgusting. That's actually disgusting. There's no saving that, dude. You're saying it's weird for them to eat? I never said it was. I just said that they did. I just said that they eat more, like, crickets in southern Mexico than they do in America. That's all I said, chat. And y'all got so mad at me. But you know, you at this point, you're like, damn. She kinda right, though. She kinda right. Kinda right. Stop fucking spamming this link, please. What even, it's just a clip from Pee Wee Herman. Why? Why? It's just a Pee Wee Herman clip. I don't get it. Eat the bugs. You will eat the bugs and you will be happy. Bad look, Asher? I think you're a bad look. I think you're the one who's got a bad look. You're the one with all the bad taste. Oh, I think I like beans on toast. You gotta pour some milk in my tea, you know, some beans on toast with some blood sausage. Like you're talking to me. Yeah, because it's funny. Corn from Iowa is like liquid gold. I hate corn. I mean, I don't hate corn. I lived in Iowa for too long and I don't like corn. I sure wouldn't know that it's related because you won't watch it. Because I don't want to click on any links right now, man. I don't want to watch fucking bullshit. Fine. I'll watch the fucking video. I'll watch the fucking video. It's fine.
Used to make tortillas. Do we have any Mexican Americans with us today? Well, buenos dias. Buenos dias. Yes, there are thousands and thousands of uses for corn, all of which I will tell you about right now. Upon this battlement in 1836, 200 Texas...
What? How is that relevant? I'm confused. It's literally just the Alamo clip from fucking...
Volunteers, really. Basement? There's no basement at the Alamo.
There's no basement at the Alamo. It's no basement.
Ha! I like to jerk off in movie theaters. Ha ha!
Florida's liquid gold because that's God's country. Go Hawks. Are you from Iowa or something, dude? I don't know. Iowa sucks, man. I hate to break to you. Iowa's like one of the worst places. They said Mexico invented tortillas. I mean Texas. I mean, well, because it, like, Mexico, you gotta remember, like, Texas used to be Mexico. Like, Texas today is northern Mexico from, like, 100 years ago, right? And so it's, like, northern Mexico, like, Arizona, Texas, like, southern Texas kind of area. That's where tortillas were actually invented. Or it's where chili was invented. It's where burritos were invented. Burritos and chili kind of come from the same spot, honestly. Hell no, that laugh. Some people still claim Texas is still Mexico. Yeah, and those people are wrong, because Texas is barely even America. Texas is just Texas. Texas has been so close to being like, we're declaring independence. You remember how close Texas was to being like saying, fuck you, we're just... Mexico's just diet Texas. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. Lived in Waterloo for a few years. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Waterloo's not as bad as Des Moines, but Iowa just kind of sucks. Like, living in Iowa is pain. There's, like, no good parts of Iowa, other than Bebop. So it's literally the only good thing that's in Iowa. It's literally Fairway and Bebops and Puncheros are the only good things about Iowa. That's literally it. Everything else is just, like, gray. This time of year, if I go outside in the daytime, it's beautiful in Florida. It's fucking beautiful. Blue skies, green trees. It's so much color. I love it. But it was about this time when I remember, because I was going to get my CDL permit, and I was driving to Indianola, Iowa, which is just a little bit south of Des Moines. And I drove there, and I remember thinking about how fucking depressing it is. Because in this time of year in Iowa, it's so depressing. It's so fucking... Everything's dead. The sky is just gray permanently for 6 months out of the year. It's fucking awful. I hate it. I'm so conflicted this stream. They developed proto-chili, but America perfected it by adding beef. No, fuck off. Fuck, you're just trying to tell me. I see the rage bait. That's rage bait. That, I know what you're doing. That's rage bait. Don't fucking rage bait me, man. That's fucked up. Oh shit, McDonald's is preparing my order? Oh my god. Holy shit. Is that nuggies? Am I getting nuggies? Fuck, dude, I love nuggies. It's not even true, man. I like Mexicans. I think Mexico's a cool country. I'd like to visit Mexico. I'd love to visit Mexico. I think Mexico's cool. Mexico's got a bunch of... I'd love to visit Baja. I think Baja's... Maybe not right now, because there's a bunch of, like, cartel raids going on in Baja. But, like, I think Baja's cool. I think we should take Baja. Because, like, honestly, like, fuck, why did we give them Baja? We should own Baja. But no, the Yucatan is really cool, because the Yucatan has, like, a ton of, like, ancient Maya ruins that aren't even discovered. Like, there's, like, a whole fuck ton of ancient Maya ruins that are undiscovered in Yucatan, and it's really interesting. I'd love to go there and just, like, look around and explore and find some... There's, like, literally lost cities in the Yucatan that we don't even know that they're there, because they're all covered by trees. But, like... Using LiDAR, we can literally see them. And there's huge, massive cities that were from the Maya civilization just sitting there, untouched, unseen by humans for literally hundreds of years. That's so cool. I want to go there. It's all covered by forest. Yeah, it's, like, actually so cool. Like, they've recently done some LiDAR testing, and they are finding so much, like, ancient ruins. It's so cool. I would love to go and, like, do some, like, Indiana Jones archaeology there. My mom was from Sigourney, Iowa, and my pop's from Ottumwa, Iowa. Yeah, I grew up in Des Moines, Urbandale, Iowa. I grew up in Des Moines. Urbandale, and I guess technically I grew up in West Des Moines, Urbandale, and DeSoto, Iowa. Those are, like, the three places I grew up as a kid. I don't miss it. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I literally the past couple of days here in like Central Florida has been like cold as shit. I didn't turn on my heater because I didn't want to, but I was just sitting here freezing my ass off, being like, you know, maybe I should move to Miami. It's warmer there, right? Like maybe I should move to Miami because this shit is cold. It gets too cold here, chat. It gets too cold. There are large ancient cities in the U.S. nobody knows about. Yeah, but they're all like covered by dirt. Those are harder to see because they're like really covered by dirt, and it'd be hard to find them. There's a ton of stuff like that. There's actually a lot of neat Floridian ancient history from like the Seminole and like from a whole bunch of other like people who lived in Florida. There's a whole bunch of native history in Florida, and a lot of it unfortunately gets covered up. Like there's a burial mound somewhere like directly west of me. Like if I went directly west to the coast, I would find this national park, and it's literally an ancient Native American burial ground, and it's really cool. Des Moines, that's where Slipknot is out of. Yeah, I know. Everybody in Iowa knows. Trust me, everybody knows. It's the pride of the 515. Blah blah blah. Listen, I love Slipknot as much as the next guy, but I get it. They're from Iowa. Two different human civilizations. I sure might have found ancient Aztec. I don't know. Did the Aztec ever get to Florida? I'm pretty sure there was a ancient society who lived in Florida, and I don't think it was the Seminole, because the Seminole only came around in like the 1800s. Because the Seminole, as far as I know, were like partially from like Alabama, and they fled to Florida because America was expanding, and so they were kind of pushed into Florida. But there were also like native Floridian tribes that have been here for hundreds of years. I'm not that well versed in it, so I probably shouldn't say because I don't know that much. I might be spewing bullshit. It's very possible. If you moved south of the St. John's, it's warmer. I am south of the St. John's. Where does the St. Hold on, let me look. Where does the St. John's end? I mean, I guess technically the St. John's goes like way far south, but yeah, the St. John's basically ends in Lake George, and I'm like 100 miles south of Lake George. Right? I think, right? Let me do measure distance. Okay, never fucking mind. That's 20 miles by the crow flies. That's only 20 miles. No way. No way, that's only 24 miles. What the fuck? As the crow flies, that's only 24 miles. That seems like way more than 24 miles. Anyway, I guess not. I guess I'm 24 miles south of it. I mean, obviously, I'm more than 25 miles away from the lake, but in terms of, like, southern, like, in terms of how south I am, crazy. But yeah, no, I do live south of Jacksonville in the St. John's. Buddy's mud vein is from here in Peoria, Illinois. Crazy. The Seminole Indians were made up of a lot of different tribes who came together in Central Florida areas. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's really interesting. I really love like the native history of Florida. I think it's really cool. Iowa has a native history, but they're not nearly as cool. Like the Indians in Iowa they're not nearly as cool. They're not nearly as chill as the Indians in Florida. I'll go commend you on Girl Voice. You've kept it up well. Oh, thank you. What depends on what part of the St. John's you mean. It goes from Melbourne up to Jax. Does it go to Melbourne? I mean, it goes far, but I'm just saying, like, the St. John, like, George Lake, like, George or whatever, that's, I think, kind of where it ends, mostly. I don't know. The main religious group from the Fort Myers area, often referred to as a cult, is from, the main group from the Fort Myers area, often referred to as a cult, is the Koreshan Unity, a utopian community founded by Cypress Teed that believed in hollow Cave Earth. This group established settlement in Estero, Florida, New Fort Myers, and that is now represented by Coruscant State Park. The key aspects of their beliefs included celibacy, communal living, and the idea that Teed was a messiah who would return after death. Interesting. Hollowed Earth sounds like some like Yakub lore. Isn't that where Yakub comes from? It's like the Hollowed Earth or some shit. Starts in Melbourne. Oh, well, if it starts in Melbourne, I don't think I live south of Melbourne. I mean, I don't live that far north of Melbourne, but I definitely don't. I definitely live north of Melbourne. I live, like, north of Orlando. But not by that much, really. Out of the chat, a part of me really does want to move, like, further south. I'm not going to move, like, for a while, just because, like, I can't, like, obviously my mom just moved here and I don't want to ditch her immediately, and second off, this is, like, the cheapest, like, place I could get anywhere in Florida. But I think eventually when I do move, I might move more south. I think maybe moving to, like, Fort Myers or something like that would be kind of cool. I'd love to be in, like, South Florida. I want to try living in South Florida. The main religious group from the Fort Myers, oh, yeah. You move south of DeLand, it's totally different temperature in the winter. If you move south of DeLand, interesting. I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I feel like I like, sometimes I like the cold, but sometimes I don't. So I don't know. You ditching Momstra? No. I don't think Momstra wants to be on stream. Astra, my love. Hello, Jules. Well, I should go unlock my front door so that the DoorDash people can get in on. I'll be right back, chat. Be right back. With those legs, ledge. Astra is technically in Central Florida, Central too, but the northern part of it. Yeah, I'm in like the northern part of Central Florida, but I'm still not in. I wouldn't say I'm like out of Central Florida. Like I feel like Gainesville is northern Florida, but I wouldn't say I'm in northern Florida. Northern Central Florida, maybe. You fill out those shirts. You fill out those shirts nicely. Oh, thank you. Who owned these? What was her name? Fucking Who owned these? Like Selena Gomez. Who had these? Jenny from the block. Got some bounce to that cake tonight. Do you actually have seasons where you live? I mean, we do, but, like, not, like, totally. Like, we don't get any snow. Not really. No, not really. We don't really have seasons, but I like it. It's really nice. From, like, November to, like, April, it's gorgeous. And from April to, like, November is hot. That is more down by the big lake on the map, but that's a tad north. Selena Gomez's butt is the same as Astra. I don't know, but Derek, who owned these again? Was it Selena? I don't think it was Selena. It was like fucking Kardashian. Was it Kim Kardashian? No, it wasn't Kim Kardashian. Who was it? Jennifer Lopez. Oh yeah, that's who it is. Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez wore these exact same shorts. Damn, she looking rough nowadays. Holy fuck. She doesn't look that good. She's struggling. Fuck. That's a good picture of her. How tall is Jennifer Lopez? Height. She's 5'5". 5'5", 130 pounds. Damn. Her shades of blue booty was on point. Have the trees changed color yet? I mean, some do. That's the thing about, like, winter in Florida is, like, a lot of the trees don't change. Like, the palm trees, obviously, they don't change color. A lot of the tropical trees stay green. Some of the broadleaf trees turn, like, orange. They turn, like, red. They turn, like, pink. Some trees flower. And these really gorgeous, like, red flowery, petals. But typically, there aren't any trees that die. Like, you don't have... Like, in Iowa at this time, all of the trees... Like, it gets really windy in winter, too, in Iowa. So, what happens is all of the trees will just turn to brown, and then they'll just die, and they'll fall off. And you'll have, like, a couple neat days of fall where there's a bunch of, like, orange leaves on the ground, but that's it. And then it's just dead. It's just dead. Everything's dead. But in Florida, nothing really dies like that. It's never that cold. You can tell it's cold out, but it's not... There isn't a bunch of dead trees everywhere. Most of the trees in Florida don't, or just barely color. Yeah. If they do color, it's only for a couple weeks. She's probably close to 60. Dude, she's 60? Oh my god. Really? These are my grandma's shorts. Fuck. Damn, she fucking old. She looks good for 60 though. That's crazy. I would have guessed like maybe 40. She's taller than you? She is, yeah. Florida's fall change of colors is all various northerners' license plates. Yeah. Every time I go to Walmart, there's like an employee at Walmart that has like a plate, like a vanity plate on their front, and it just says Jersey girls don't pump gas. And every time I see it, I'm like, motherfucker. Motherfucker. She's 56. She looks good for 56. What do you see your life like at 50? I hope it's me just sitting, chillaxing on like a lake somewhere, smoking a bunch of weed. That's what I want to be doing when I'm 50. You can't pump gas in New Jersey. I know, it's fucking weird. Why? Hello, Swish. With an FD in her garage. Yeah, I want that. If I could just have a nice little house on the beach somewhere. You know, like Deborah's house from Dexter. If I could, like, have her house with, like, an FD. What's that thing with the LA that Dallas not? You mean this thing or this thing? This is a compressor. This is my audio compressor. You can't see it, but there's a little needle right here that's bouncing up and down. Because it's compressing my audio. Makes it sound a little bit nicer, a little bit more consistent. Wow, these two things are these are oscilloscopes. I'm not using these right now. They're time machines. Man, I'm tired. I'm getting eepy, chat. I'm getting eepy. Would be an old man when Astra turns 50. Alright, chat. You're so nice all the time anyway. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna end my stream there. That was pretty nice. I've been trying to just go, like... I've been trying to go past the 2-hour mark, just, like, whenever I can. So I'm pretty happy with that. We got another hours in. I'll take that. I don't know if I want to rate anybody right now. Well, actually, is he alive right now? All right, chat. We're gonna raid one of my friends I met in real life. I don't know how good of a streamer he is, but we're about to find out because we'll raid him. Give him a good old raid. Everybody say hi. I don't know much about him, but we'll find out. Where the fuck is the raid button? Who is it? It's the Trev guy that was in here earlier. Let's see. Anyway, chat. Next time you see friends in real life, yeah. I mean, I met him like once, so I don't really know, but he's like, you know, cool. So I'll rate him. I'll rate him one time. You guys got to report back to me how he is. But either way, wait, is today Sunday? Oh, fuck, I forgot Zelda Sunday. Oh, I feel bad. I forgot Zelda Sunday, chat. I really did. I forgot about it. Oops. I'll do Zelda Tuesday. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. I think I'm not going to stream tomorrow. But we'll see. I might. We'll see. Anyway, thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, I did forget. I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll see you guys later.